In this video, we are going to see how to create an Exadata database service on Exascale infrastructure. In order to do so, you first need to create the Exascale VM cluster. Start by clicking on the navigator and selecting Exadata database service on Exascale infrastructure. This will take you to the VM cluster summary page where all the VM clusters you have created so far will be listed. To create a new cluster, click on Create VM Cluster. On the Create VM Cluster page, enter Exa VM Cluster as the cluster name. Choose the compartment where you want to create the cluster. In our case, we will use compartment C07. Provide the display name for the cluster. We will call it cluster 1. Select the availability domain. Specify the number of instances you want to create in this cluster. For this demonstration, we will keep it as 1. Enter the number of eCPUs per VM. The minimum is 8. So, if you choose 2 VMs, a total of 16 eCPUs will be allocated to the cluster. Set the VM file system storage. We will keep it to 220 GB per VM. Note that this is per VM, not for the entire cluster. Next, provide details for the Exascale database storage vault. You can either create a new vault or use an existing one. In this example, since I don't have an existing vault, I will create a new one named Exa VM Vault with a minimum capacity of 200 GB. Then select the grid infrastructure release and version. We will go with 23 AI and choose the latest version available. For the SSH key, I already have one, so I will upload it. For networking, I will use an existing VCN. I will choose the public subnet of the VCN as the client subnet. For the backup subnet, I will select the private subnet. Enter Exa VM host as the host name. Choose license included as the license type. I don't want any kind of diagnostic collection enabled for this cluster, so I will uncheck all diagnostic option. Finally, click on Create to start the cluster deployment process. Once the process starts, the status will change to provisioning. You can go to the Work Request tab to see more details and track the deployment using the log messages. The deployment usually takes around 1 to 1.5 hours. Once completed, the status will change to available. You can also review the logs to confirm that the deployment was successful. These are the steps to create an Exadata VM cluster on Exascale infrastructure. In the next video, we are going to see how to create a container database on top of this particular cluster. So until then, bye-bye.